we should be going. Fantastic. Lovely. Nice to speak to you, everybody. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. You know I am. Just adjust. Now we're in a little bit of a better spot. Yeah, like every time I upload every time since Final Fantasy 3, we've got a copyright claim on preload at the beginning, which would demonetize me if I. Thank you. Which would demonetize me pretty quickly. If I cared about YouTube monetization at all. But I don't. So it could be worse, right? But it still doesn't stop YouTube from going, hey, by the way, you're gonna get screwed over. Be careful. Check out my cool new mug. It's a surprisingly appropriate mug from a sister-in-law. It gets my aesthetic pretty well. It is not only a dick joke, but it also reflects my sausage dog. Whoop! And the best thing is, it's fucking huge. Context? Size. It's not quite as big as the mug I take to work, which is fine, because that thing is absolutely gigantic and I use it all day. I'll make one instant coffee and drink that over the entire day. This one here has been my faithful companion at home. Every time I find a larger mug, I drink from that. I don't know what the upper limit is. But I don't know if I want to reach the upper limit of mug size. Sounds vaguely uncomfortable. Oh my god! You know what I didn't do? And we can do it together. Let's change the content warning text. That stays the same, right? Still cartoon violence, still swearing, still Mandarin grinding sisters. Well, there's one additional thing we do need to add. Alright. Excuse me while I just adjust this a little further. Should love it when your streamer adjusts their thing on screen. There you go. Perfect, right? And we can also update the banner. I was running late today. I re-dyed adult content. Yeah, that's a warning for me, not exactly the game itself. I think Final Fantasy IV is relatively tame. Adult content also covers the Manx too. Please excuse the dog barking in the background. But, ooh, tell me more. I like to say I'm one of the people that's pretty well desensitized to a lot of stuff. But when it comes down to it, that desensitization isn't, and so I treat everyone like shit. It's just becomes, I don't remember what happens if it's bad. It's just, oh yeah, that, whoops, never mind. Oh yeah, there's an awful scene. I forgot. I'm sorry. Banner. Now, we can replace this. This. There you go. Yeah, Marvel only says one thing and it's bark, bark, bark. There you go, look at that. Small update. Now I've got the banner that actually shows off all the characters. Oh, sorry, Kipper. It's my bad. I'd like to point out, that character at the far left, who is that? I don't know who that is, what? That position in the queue should be the main character, right? But no, that's somebody else entirely. Hinting at spoilers for I've played FF4 3D. Yes, I have. I've finished FF4 3D and the After Years, which makes me someone with bad taste. That's not surprising. We know that. Mad bastard. Yeah, is it harder? Apparently it's harder, right? It has an auto battle, so I just ran around in circles over ground. The hardest? Wow. See, trivia-wise, Final Fantasy IV had a release in the United States that was easier than Japan, and then it was re-released in Japan again, even easier, known as the Final Fantasy IV Easy type. That's pretty good. I guess it's difficult to implement difficulty settings in that early? Caught a bunch of spells. Oh man, there are probably a bunch of things I don't know what they do. I'm gonna be lost. Luckily we have you all here. Darkness! Yeah, I'm fucking glad Darkness is back. Speaking of. Given that Darkness is the way to deal AoE damage at the beginning of the game, and like, thematically that makes some other things more difficult too, and I'd love to talk about that later, when it becomes appropriate, but it makes another thing later in the game harder as well, because it's not particularly clear. Alright, let's go. So, last episode was the first time we played Final Fantasy IV. I brought up the fact that so much of it is like... Ooh. Yeah. I brought up that so much of it is very obvious that they started asking the writers to pay attention to film and use filmmaking techniques, quote, apparently, to get an idea of how to appropriately set scenes. And I think that's fascinating, and I really love that. Because there is some small dialogue scenes where Cecil is talking to Kane about how it works. And you get some like characterization real early in a way that you don't in any of them so far. I was also pretty sure I wanted to go get some more chests before I walk into here, but oh well. We had like the beginning of the plot. Cecil does a war crime, is not pleased with the war crime, gets given a task to go to a village. It unwittingly performs another war crime, not that he wanted to. Kills a young girl's mother, who's a summoner, and then picks up the young girl and saves her. Kane is lost. Find Teller the Sage somewhere in here. He would like help blowing up Edward. But also this Kraken, that we're just going to leap directly into instead of, say, helping me wander around and pick up the last few chests from the previous dungeon that I didn't. Because I'm terribly disorganized. Okay, is that here? What is wrong with you? Oh my god. So clearly I've spent too long enjoying the fact that... Yeah, that's right. Spent too long enjoying the fact that the ATB system was not in previous games. You just choose an action each turn and do it, but now speed has much more of an effect on your gameplay. Because boy, you gotta remember to actually do things. Otherwise... There is an option to make the game pause when you're waiting to select a command. It's possibly more reasonable. Ooh, Hades helm and gloves. I wonder who could wield that. Yeah. I love the design for Cecil the Dark Knight. He looks pretty damn cool. Alright, let's go. Also notice that right here just picked up a spell just from leveling up. Given that Final Fantasy III had all of the, like, buy these specific spells to be able to use those spells, sometimes via magic points in Final Fantasy II, and sometimes in the just number of casts per day in a very Jack Vancian magic sense. It is interesting that here you're going to get them passively just by leveling up. So you can overgrind and get magic you're not specifically built for. This was known as like a bit of a way to make it a little bit easier. Hades armor, yes please. Hermes' shoes are probably a usable item. Yes, they are. Shoes with the same effect as haste. Because you're no longer gated by getting to the appropriate town, which is also gated by additional plot steps. Hey, I remembered the run buttons. Since this was the first one released on the Super Nintendo as opposed to the Nintendo Entertainment System, it actually has these buttons built in. So you hold left and right button to run. And that was in the original. Oh, comrade, good to see you tonight. There he is! Oh, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Watch out! Now, here we only play consenticles. What are you doing? Clearly, we need to cast Thunder. Because that won't kill us at all. They gave it the full name. I love the full name, Octomammoth. Unless you're picturing Octomemory, which would be far more interesting. I'm just gonna hit auto battle because I think we can. But look at that boss design, isn't that great? Number of tentacles go down as you deal damage to it. It kind of looks like Cecil carves a tentacle off as you attack each time. It's just because he has that large amount of damage. Oh, there you go. Teller's getting low in. But changing the sprite, the boss fight, the boss art for him each time he deals some damage. I mean, they've got to have all those art assets ready. This is showing off. In the original Super Nintendo, excellent. He's weakening. I mean, yeah. We're not gonna stop, are we? Keep getting him, buddy. Fuck up the Octomam. Oh, whip right here for 9 damage? Okay, perhaps we are over level for this. It is happy, Corey. He's just glad to be here. Come now. Damsien is beyond this waterfall. Love to. God, having a good time. We did it. We made it through the cave and we beat up the Octomam. The Octomemory. I mean, sorry. Octomam. I'm sorry. Octomemory. I'm sorry. Oh, this is gonna really be good. Yeah, cool. Some friends to fly over. Hey, man. How you doing? Oh, no! Shit. Alright, what do we do now? Oh, I think he's dead. Oh, he's also dead. Oh, God. I feel vaguely responsible for that. What? Oh, God. They stole the crystal. They didn't even stop. The bombardment was too much. Oh, buddy. Ooh, a tent. Healing pots. Upstairs. I must. The bombardment was too much. Wish I could drag that guy upstairs and dip his hand into the healing pot. Is that... It is! Anna! You're that bard! Anna ran away because of you! I? Or, that may not be I, that may be her. I'm not on auto battle. I'm not controlling this. You spoony bard! No, wait! Die! Please, listen? Card teller. Shut up! Forgive me, please! Take this! Ouch! I guess. Father, stop! Cooking and watching. Concenticles is the oft-forgotten cousin to Heracles. Concenticles! Oh, Anna, I'm so glad to see you again. She's still dying, dude. Father, Edward is the Prince of Damsian. Forgive me for running away, but Edward and I are in love. Still, I knew I couldn't find happiness without your consent. Boo! I was on my way home when we were attacked by Baron's Red Wings and their commander, Golbez. I've never heard of Golbez before. Who is he? I don't know. All I know is that his strength was beyond words. But why did they attack Damsian? They wanted the crystal and they spared no one to get it. My mother, my father, even Anna shielded me from their arrows. Edward? You love him enough to give up your own life? Anna, Father, forgive me. Edward, I love you. Blurg. Anna! 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 Golbezo. Damn you, Golbez! Who is that monster anyway? What do you know about him? He arrived in Baron one day and became the new leader of the Red Wings. He leads them in their mission to plunder the crystals. Stop your sniveling! That will not bring Anna back. Golbez of Baron, I shall take his life with my own 2 hands. Tell her, wait, you can't possibly go alone. I will kill Golbez on my own. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help. Taylor has left the party. Anna. Stop crying. You're a grown-up. You're not supposed to cry. Boo! I lost my mom, but I'm not going to cry anymore. Right here, what the hell? Right here. I don't care. Leave me alone. I'm staying here with Anna. I will never leave her side. Fucking hell, Cecil. Just slap her. Just slap him, huh? You are the rightful king of Damsian. You owe it to your people, and you owe it to Anna. Your Majesty, my name is Cecil, and I need your help. Why should I help you? You just slapped me. Like, with your firm hand. My friend in Kaipo is suffering from desert fever. I need to get the sand ruby to save her. Can you help me? What is her name? Rosa. Yes. I think the sand ruby will work on people named Rosa. Alright, let's give it a go. She's very dear to you, isn't she? Like Anna was to me. Yes! People care about other people. Royalty, right? You need to explain basic empathy to them. You can find the sand ruby in the Antlion cave, which lies to the east. The ruby forms from the fluid that the antlion secretes when it lays eggs. Hot. We can cross the shallows in my hovercraft to reach the cave. Is it full of eels? After we acquire the sand ruby, we can cross the shallows once more to Kaipo. Let us be on our way. Hello, Prince Edward. Wait, no, the healing pots. Oh. Hey, everyone, wait just at the bottom of the stairs. Goodbye, Anna. Well, she's returned to the live stream. It's just how it goes. The spirits have returned to the cycle. Excuse me while I get my friggin' sweet hovercraft. Whee! I want to touch those healing pots. All of the bodies have returned to the live stream. MP restored? Interesting that it's broken up in that way. Now we're going to run all the way over here for healing. Excellent. We are the only survivors of Baron's attack. Perhaps we should withdraw to Capo. Further we had a hovercraft to get us across the shallows to the west. The prince, your prince, essentially says, fuck you. I had planned to head across Mt.Ordeals to Fable, but the trail is blocked by a thick wall of ice. That won't have any bearing on the rest of our adventure. Well, sorry, Damsian Castle. It's been lovely to have you. Everyone you love is dead. I kinda wish I could get those old people in the back of my sweet hovercraft. But no! Why a hovercraft, Jimbles? It's not like a canoe, you can't travel across these. So what's the point? Oh yeah! Hovercraft over these shallows. Shoals. Yeah, you like that? Some delicious treasures. I love treasures. Well, back to the castle then. Kinda wish I could get random encounters on the way in my sweet hovercraft, but no. Alright, well, let's actually poke around in the walls. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No. Wait a minute. Jeez. Alright, yeah, there are 9 chests here, and 3 items I haven't picked up yet. We'll get them. Look at Bofa. What's a Bofa? Ooh, what's that? I'm gonna travel over there. I wonder if we could just... Yes, okay. Now, just... Alright, sneaky. Yep, alright. A little bit more. Come on, Cecil. You've got the prince here. That means everything you do, all the looting, is perfectly legal. My eyes! I can't see! Who goes there? Don't let them take the treasure. Oh, he's dead. I feel a little bad about that. Not incredibly, but a little. Oh, yeah. Feathered cap, crossbow. Ruby ring, amazing. Over these hills. Found an elixir, just chilling. Oh man. Arrow, holy arrow. See, here's the thing. I thought we were gonna have to solve a puzzle and drop some eye drops into the poor dead guard's eyes, so that he could see and be like, "Oh, it's the prince. He'll be fine. Don't worry about it." But no! Dream is harp. May cause the enemy to fall asleep. Sounds good. I'm not just gonna give you a crossbow. This sounds terrible. Also terrible. Accuracy will grow up, but you know what's more fun? Casting ice every turn. Prevents the pig status. Well, sure. Sounds good to me. No pig for you. Well, I've already got a feather cap on the prince, so I guess you get a bit of an upgrade there, right here. Good job. Thank you, Mako. I appreciate it, because I did not check, and I would have to return at some point. Because I did actually get all achievements in Final Fantasy III. It took only a couple of hours. So, I am master of 1, 2, and 3, which definitely means I'm the biggest nerd. Please, look at this brilliant ability that was removed from the American release of the game. Blap! Amazing, right? But what are all those abilities that Edward could do? Good lord. Praise magic. Status? Is that gonna tell us? No? Alright, well we have to do it... No? I think we have to do it in battle. Alright, well, here we go. God, what a little jerk. I want to save, because if we horrendously die, it would be nice to not have to replay all that. Lose Teller again and continue doing my old man voice. Hello. Yes, this is Dog. More goblins? This'll be fine, don't worry about it. Okay. Heal. What does that do, Edward? Edward with 60 hit points? Good lord. Oh, that's pretty good, I'd say. Spiders. Ah, it uses a potion. Well, that's less good. Do you think I'd be one of the people who would just continually use heal and not notice that it's stolen all of my hit points? It's cast Sing though, right? That's probably what the harp did. Okay, then Sing harp. Good lord, did Rydia just deal 200 and something damage with that rod? Because I forgot to make her cast Blizzard with it? Why would we ask her to make cast Blizzard with it when she can just bonk turtles to death? I'm sorry, beautiful turtle. Huh. Maybe he casts random songs when we get him to play or sing. What a good bard! Man, we are gonna rely on you to blow up a dragon with your crossbow. Sleep, confuse, silence, and nothing. All enemies. Well, I don't hate it. Oh, double void. Look at that. That's a lovely little house goblin. Yeah, just confuse them all, huh? Look at perfectly. Lovely. Gonna get good use out of you, little Edward. You're gonna level up, and you're gonna be the strongest prince we've ever met. The strongest prince. Hasn't successfully sent any of them to sleep yet. Jeez. The last ability Edward has is kind of silly, and I'm not using it yet. Maybe next fight, okay? I'll point out how silly it is. And there may be some power builds that are like, oh yes, but you can use this and this and this, and it turns out to be useful. And I'll go, yes, that's very sensible, but also silly. Hide. Ah yes, effective. Edward is no longer on screen. Just make him stay there. Instead, make him return and actually do things. Silly, silly, silly. So why would you do that? What was the point? Ah, he can't be targeted by party-wide attacks. He can't be hit by enemy monsters. He won't get squished. Could you use it a useful way? Almost certainly. Am I going to? Absolutely not. I'm going to YOLO my way through. God. You can't expect me to play this game tactically. It's even easier than the others. You know how you get really powerful in Final Fantasy IV? You grind! You put your nose to the grindstone and you keep pushing all the way through. You want new magic? Grind! You want new abilities? Grind! Want to cast something other than these 3 white magic spells from Rydia? Don't worry about it. That'll come later. Oh my god, he can be hidden and berserked? That sounds hilarious. Jump out, stab a guy, hide again. Brilliant. I love it when adaptations or improvements introduce new and weirder bugs. Bugs are funnier than we give them credit for, honestly. I don't like it. It's just a strict upgrade. Wow. Yes, please. I don't like how occasionally in bug compilations or online, developers of video games will be accused of being lazy when it's in a scenario when it's like, ah yes, if you attack this 400 times, there's a small chance that you can slide through the corridor. Yeah man, nobody expected you to backflip at that exact angle. illegal. It's not their fault. Okay, to kill these jellies, we're gonna have to do something other than YOLO. I'm gonna cast Thunder. How did we miss with darkness? That's unsettling. Stop! This quest is getting very silly. Well, yeah. We're gonna stand on top of a castle and make fun of everyone nearby. Of course we are. Yes, Antlion Cave. Show me what's in this hole. God, goblins. I already miss playing Pathfinder. Come on, let me play a ridiculous tiny goblin. I would like to be a sexy goblin of some sort. That's the next character idea. Like a goblin bard. I'm like, oh, a goblin bard. So you like singing the goblin songs about crunching teeth. I'm like, no, the standard save point. The standard stories of the goblins liking to eat flesh and crunch people and kill dogs and horses, I'm not too big on. I like that they exist. They're totally fine. It's just not my thing. First Final Fantasy in the series to allow you to find a place to save and rest inside a dungeon as well. I think it's potentially because at the end of Final Fantasy 3, given the 3 dungeons in a row they ask you to do, they're like, oh, maybe we want to keep doing that. Maybe, have a way to make people rest in between those? Yeah, they deserve it. Oh, look at that basilisk! What a cutie! I love him. Do not question him. Bye. Alright. Bannerlord. There's a siege map, but there's a small area that anything standing will take 2 times so we're meant to insta-die and go flying. Wow. That's crazy. Physics systems are a boon, a gift, an unforeseen, beautiful gift to hilarious bug compilations. Aim or throw, and they do that while hidden. Oh man. It should just be a tag that's like, when hiding, you can't do list of every action. Like, we couldn't use Edward hiding to throw a potion, which would be particularly useful. How cool would that be? We also traded Teller out to only have Edward. What does that mean? Well, we lost a caster for someone who is not a caster but has other magic effects. Wait, I was talking about a sexy singing goblin. Yeah, I would play a Lothario bard goblin. Yes, all my bards are Lotharios. Why wouldn't they be? That sounds the best to me. Horniest goblin bard. Yes, please. I would like to have witty repartee with a beautiful young, no, not that young. Oh, a beautiful grizzled old innkeeper. I'm like, hey dude, ever had goblin before? And make everyone else at the table not uncomfortable, because I'm not interested in making people uncomfortable while role-playing. But certainly have them wonder how the hell this is going on so long. That's the idea. Well, hey there then. We're just lightning them to death. I would walk all the way around, but there are random encounters in here. Let's just get to the point, shall we? This is where the Antlion lays its eggs. Eek. It's okay. Antlions are quite tame. They don't attack people. Here, I'll demonstrate by taking the sand ruby, just like so. Come on, we have to help him. There's absolutely nothing wrong with floating. That's what we're after, right? I don't think we can cast stop on it, but we maybe can give it some poison. Just, I'm gonna admit this, okay? I'm gonna say it out loud. Please don't judge me too hard. The Antlion's sprite looks ridiculous. Look at that little fucker! Okay, I've tried to cast poison enough, it is not doing much. That's true, we don't want to get the other players uncomfy, but if the rest of them are sitting around the table going, "Woo, sexy goblin!" then yeah, I'm on board. I actually do not know if there's a secret to not getting counter-horned, but it's... I do know this is the first time counters were introduced to Final Fantasy, and they're making hay while the sun shines, that's for sure. Ah, this counter thing, what good tech? Let's use it on fucking everything. Yeah, Corey's got a damn good point. That's weirdly human, isn't it? There's the eyes to me. Well, I'm sorry for killing the Antlion. I guess nobody else better get desert fever anymore. How could this happen? They've always been totally harmless. Monsters are growing in number of late, and their behavior is changing as well. Can't help but feel this is some kind of sign. Come on, let's go cure Rosa. Right, let's go. I would teleport out of here, but there's actually a kind of benefit in grinding Edward a little bit more on the way out. Good fun. Oh, this is Leshy. Okay, I'm very glad we stuck around. Otherwise we wouldn't see Leshy. I don't know when it needs it, so no. I'm currently in a game, well, it hasn't run in potentially over a year, which is a shame, but where all of the players are comfy with horny, if not happy to also throw their layer of horny on top. And that's been a lot of fun. Certainly enjoying that. That's a Ravenloft game. We'll leave it up to... Antlion Sprite was begging for the sweet release of death, yeah. Please, sir. Apparently magic damage doesn't remove confusion. There you go. Get him. Good job. Take that. I get you, Menko. I'm blessed with it. I hang around a lot of horny people. Some could say I encourage it. Because I do. And so, it means that I know a great amount of people who are horny in person and are unashamed and respectful of boundaries when they are. It lends itself to moving towards a couple of lovely opportunities and fantastic experiences in real life. Yeah. Look, we're using all of our ideas, MP, because we'll get out to the surface with a bit more experience. And Edward won't be level 8. And then we'll go touch the healing pot again and come out better off after all. Deadman has a good point with a four-player goblin band party. I mean, yeah, in the circumstance would be using Pathfinder, and Pathfinder Second Ed, so we'd be giving everyone a free archetype, and then everyone can choose whether they want to be a bard, barbarian, Barkiel Lonver, acrobat, or if Deadman is playing, a martial artist. Now, look at those tiny mages. I think we're gonna kill the Warriors of Light from Final Fantasy III. They're just, someone cast Mini on them and they're just here. Oh no. Oh, the world's never gonna recover. Haha. There's no MP on Cecil. Well. Do, do, do. Well, we should go save Rosa, right? Comrade, how could you make such a good joke? Hey. Whoops. Something stunning fist. Not a bad idea. Honestly think Illusionist is probably a really good choice for a sexy character of some sort. You're like, oh, Illusionist, so you can make yourself prettier. And I'm like, no. No. Illusionist because a willing and loving partner can deliberately fail their will save. They're like, oh yes, I know this is real, this is not real, but I'm still going to embrace the unreality of it, right? Then you take that, and then have sex with your sexy goblin. Make out with a gigantic ogre. Or kiss your tentacle friend. Because you have deliberately chosen to be affected by the illusion. You're like, oh yes, I'll be fine. But hey, look, we can hover over this. Sure, you may be like, yes, I know this is an illusion, but you're still also saying, but I'm happy to experience what experiences are being. There has to be an ogre for this situation? There maybe is. Also, Dream is a illusion spell. Ow, ow, ow. And so, building a dreamscape, personally, and letting your partner inhabit it, no, that's beautiful. Rosa! Oh, well, easy. We'll show her the canoe. The canoe. Show her the canoe. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. We don't have a canoe. Alright, we'll show her the sand ruby. Rosa is exposed to the light of the sand ruby. Exposed? Exposed? Oh. Cecil, you're alive. Thank goodness. How do you feel? I'm fine, but I thought I'd lost you. They told me you died in mist when the earthquake hit. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. Rosa, who's Goldbears? He's the new captain of the Red Wings, appointed by the king himself. But the king has been something. Jimbles accidentally hit a key. I think king has been unreliable, acting weird. With Mysidia's water crystal in hand, he'll surely go after the others. The fire crystal of Damcian, the wind crystal of Fabul, and the earth crystal of Troya. The fire crystal has already fallen into his hands. Let me introduce you. Edward is the Prince of Damcian. Radir is a summoner from Mist. I wouldn't have been able to get the sand ruby and cure your fever without their help. Hi there! Hello, Radir. Thank you both so much. Cecil, after Damcian, Fabul must be the next target. We must get her a rapid test immediately. You have to rest now. Don't worry, we'll go to Fabul. Sadly, the trail to Fabul is blocked by thick ice. Radir, can you cast fire? No. Fire is one of the most elementary of black magic spells. As a summoner, you... Rosa, stop. You're in no condition to come with us. I'll be alright, really. On my honor as a white mage, I promise I won't be a burden. Rosa only wishes to be with you, Cecil. Alright, we'll go together. Just make sure you get plenty of rest tonight. Thank you. 4 people in our party! Hell yeah! We're at the maximum number of party members. For Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3, baby, you're gonna have 5 in FF4. That night, Edward dies. Hey. Anna, I miss you so much. Jesus Christ. Ah. Jimbles, why did you level Edward a little bit? Edward. Anna, you must fight Edward. Just keep doing that. Yep. Yes, please. Yep. All right. All right. So, how is everyone's Wednesday? Anyway. Believe in yourself, Anna. Edward can take a Sahagan. Grrr. Glad to hear it, Corey. I hope work is treating you well too. I want to be a decent companion to your work nights. Making chicken and sweet corn soup. Comrade, that's a great idea. I was supposed to make pea and ham soup, but I let my ham hock wait too long in the fridge. I think in the fridge somewhere where I did not feel comfortable using it to make stocks. Now I'm sad. Oh, Emma. That's good. Anna, this can't be. I must leave this world for a better place. Fabu. No, don't go. I can't live without you. You mustn't let Goldbears have the crystals. Fight for your people. Care for them as you did for me. Have basic empathy for people, your subjects, you dumb ruler. Yes, I'll do it. I'll fight. How can I stop him? I don't know what I should do. Edward, my dude, you can do it. You can do it. All set. Well, got trapped in an alley. Guess I have to die. I like Edward. He's not an amazing character. Specifically treated as kind of a bit of a wimp at times, but I don't think it's fun to make him feel like silly or anyway, just strict upgrade for you there, Rosa. Crossbow and a holy arrow. She's a white mage. I don't think it's fun to make her like make Edward out to be a silly wimp. And so he's to be made fun of because of that. It's not cool in my eyes. Well, that's right. Yeah, you've got a certain amount of front line and a certain amount of back. And if we do that, now we've got to throw the back line and Cecil on the front line. Huzzah! Yeah, it's a running joke in some fan communities where like you make fun of poor Edward for being effeminate and a bard and a sissy, right? And like, come on. That's a shitty thing to do. It's kind of boring too. There are more funny ways to make fun of him. In a way that fits ideologically with me, I prefer to make fun of him because he's a ruler that needs to have it explained that he should look after people. That's much funnier. It's certainly more appropriate. Right? Could be worse. I believe he comes back in the after years. God, it's been a long time since I played the after years. I hope he comes back more adult. Several characters come back with children in the after years, so he's hoping, right? My god, we've come all this distance. Alright. Cecil, you do your thing. Pray? What does pray do? Yes, Edward, good job. Prayer unanswered. Pray, because I don't think it'll go off. Pray has a chance of healing all people, all party members, for a decent amount, more than Edward's potion. It doesn't even use a potion. It's great. It also has a chance of failing. Whoa, whoops. Okay, that's not good. Otherwise, you can cast aim, which... what does aim do? Because I do not remember whether aim increases her aim for the next attack, or is like delays you and then gets an extra attack. So, okay. Aim. We target someone, so let's see what happens. She spends a bit of time aiming and then attacks. Easy. Oh, hey, folks, good to see you tonight. There we get a little extra DPS out of this. We can continue using Edward for his potion abilities, give us 30 hit points each. Now we get a cool dramatic scene. Right here, can you try casting the fire spell? No. No. What's wrong? Give it a try. I know you can do it. No. I hate fire. That's right. Her village was destroyed by fire when Kane and I turned up and killed her mother. Right, dear, you're the only one who can melt this ice. If we don't get to Fable, more people will be in danger. Please, right here, it's time to be brave. Time to be brave. Please, right here. You must. Fire! Neat. What a good little animation. That's gorgeous. Yay, Cecil, yay, Radio. Radio's on fire. So, remember how I kept harping on a little while ago about how to load new spells, all you need to do is just level up? Problem solved? Rydia never learns fire even by leveling up. She will learn Fira, of course, or fire too. And that if you grind for too long, it makes this scene completely pointless. Like, hey, Rydia, can you cast fire? And he goes, no, I can't. Can you cast Firaga? And or if you're perhaps cheating the way I was the first time I played this through, Rydia, can you cast Flare? Rydia, that was incredible. Hee I like to burn things. I knew you could do it. Thank you, Rydia. Sweet! Also interesting that they don't set the scene, say, right after or before you lose Teller, the only other person who can cast fire. Hey, I don't complain. I think it's actually pretty good. It's a lovely little touching scene. Oh, fuck. It's a lovely little touching scene that, see, look at that healing. That's incredible. It doesn't even cost a potion. Doesn't it have to come up? And in the original Final Fantasy III, nothing like it would have come up at all. They don't have those sort of scenes. They're added in later. They're kind of introduced to the storytelling methodology here in Final Fantasy IV. And this is one of the reasons, and perhaps even the main reason, why it's treated as, like, the best of the early ones. Because they introduce things like this. They give you things to attach to. They show you the characters, what they're about, what their struggles are about, and then let you experience them by putting them on screen instead of just including them in, hell yeah, just including them in, say, a booklet. not only that, it's the first one was Super Nintendo, so they were able to do scenes like this, which looked very similar way back when it was first released as it does right now. Not quite as good, but the dramatic differences in the Pixel remaster lessen as we move along the series, obviously. Now that we've got that free healing in the form of Rosa, the fights are a little bit harder. You're really hoping they're attacking Cecil, so his heavy armor is going to hit them first. But yeah, false. So you've played a bunch of the Final Fantasy series before. You've played Final Fantasy IV before? Sorry. I actually think we're playing it a bit safe, using Rosa as a heal bot. The DS version of 4. Apparently, this makes you even more badass than we originally thought, because that's the hardest version! 828 damage. So congratulations, you killed it, good job. I also finished it on it wasn't strictly the DS version. I played it on iPad, which is a port of the DS version. What with the truly 3D and the amazing graphics and the occasional, I think there's like 2 cutscenes that they added. Like, ooh, beautiful. Sincerely showing off there. I will gently explain what the blue dogs are. I love that you don't buy individual arrows anymore. Get one holy arrow, you're all set. Oof, so much better. I love the cup too! It was a Christmas present from my sister-in-law. These glowing dongs, smooth as they may be, and a good time, are in fact... they're like a safe point to heal and use a tent and save the game. It's really interesting to have them, like, appear. Like, the cockatrice and the gargoyle just kind of floated down. Oh, come on. Save Stones deserved it. They've done very well. That's true. No, too young. We'll wait till Rydia goes to bed, and then we'll be as quiet as possible, okay? That's very reasonable of us. While Rosa continues just one-shotting things. See, this is the difference. When you actually aim with your bow... Anyway, yeah. Full scene worked with me for a bit of time, so you know how large my regular drinking mug at work is. This one's slightly smaller. Still very good. Lovely gift. Holy arrow? Wow. What's going on here? What is this? That garb, he's one of Fable's monks. Yeah. Should've just kicked him off the mountain, buddy. Yeah. Free Jumbo Boy? You can take him. Go, Yang, go. Oh, comrade. Should just use kick again, Yang. You would have got him. Oh, still alive. Alright. You can do it. Perfect. Easy. Good grief, that's no normal bomb. We have to help him. Yeah, we're gonna help Yang. Full party, baby! The mom bomb. Well, focus. Energy stored for double the attack power. What the hell does that mean? actually want to pull out a prey as well. We need a bit of extra health. Okay, well. Yang gets a free protect. Actually, better than that. Bing. Alright. Your prayer's been unanswered. That's a real shame. Well, now I'm particularly concerned. What the hell is that? I'm gonna blow! Alright, well, film it. With consent. Yeah, it's a spirit. Love a good heal. Alright. Okay, Edward is doing nothing with his songs. Back to your regular attacks, Edward. Shit! Hey, we live! Maybe we can sing now, huh? Maybe this will be worth it. We gonna get me? Some of them? Love it. We use darkness and kick, and we'll hit all of them at once. Another prey priest. Where is it? Save us! Yes! Yeah, look at that. Boss fight complete. Reza even learned Cura. You guys are heroes. You have my gratitude. Yang is my name. I'm the High Monk of Fable. Came here to trade with my men, but all were killed by a swarm of beasts. They were Fable's finest monks. My name is Cecil. We bring urgent news to Fable. A villain named Goldbears is using Baron's power to seize the world's crystals for himself. And he covets our wind crystal as well. There is no doubt. He already took the crystal off of Dan's hand with ease. Fable may be next to fall. And the odds are against us. The only monks left in the castle are students. They stand little chance against Baron's forces. I'd assume Goldbears is behind the monster attack that killed your men. They almost killed you. Then their assault is imminent. I must go. We will go with you to Fable. You may need our help. I am grateful. However, this matter does not concern you. It concerns us all. You see, I'm the Prince of Damsian. Rose and I are citizens of Baron, and this girl is but one victim of our kingdom's recent attacks. And I myself led. I see, and I humbly accept your assistance. Let's go. We haven't much time. Fable lies to the east of these mountains. Monk Yang has joined the party. Love it. I think it's higher with Karate Chop. I don't think it's higher, which would be pretty good though. Okay, so we've got a new character concept. I'd like monk / martial artist. And your main action is to use Valley Girl exit to occasionally say hiya. Wow, right here. That was not very useful at all. Is Cecil a nerd? Really, comrade? One badge? Right? Right here, you're better than this. Cecil is a borderline. Yeah, now we've got the full party members. 5 in a party. That's so complicated. Again, one of the many reasons people love this game. God. 5 people in a party? It's incredible! Say 4 becomes a party? 3 is a good time? Shouldn't be expected. Shouldn't need that many, right? On the other hand, let's not use. Cecil's a dork! Ah. He doesn't use spells right now. Don't give up the ghost yet. Cecil, my friend, he's cool as hell. He's got a dark blade. The game starts with a class you get only at the end of Final Fantasy III, you know? Close to the end. Ain't no enemies gonna split on us. Voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. Ah, son of a bitch. Yeah, that'd do it. Someone summoned my friend Wormwoods, who loves Yuri Lowenthal. I have a cat on my shoulder. Your argument is invalid. I don't think he actually says that. It certainly implies it a lot, though. Don't worry about that. I don't know how many of them we lulled to sleep, but we're gonna beat the hell out of the rest of them. Max Dork mode. Hilarious. Yeah, like, Comrade, you're totally right. It is a shame that Rydia is a small child. And once again, we'll pitch the tent, she can go have a nap, the rest of us will wander into the forest for a bit and have a good time. If we can finally get Cecil out of his ridiculous armor. I miss Kane though. Such a nice, deep voice with him. Please do not be afraid of the Gatlinger, whatever that is. Again, we're just using all of Rydia's MP because we're about to go to a place where we can use a tent. We'll be okay. There's Farble. I will grind for a bit. Mako, you tell us about some cool things that we'll remove. I don't think we need Rosa to pray every turn right now. You keep singing, you keep attacking, you keep attacking. Alright. Just do a little bit of grinding, it's relatively important. We will also pitch a tent before we walk into Fable because no we're not, everything's gonna be fine, don't worry about it. We're gonna get there in time this time. It's not like Final Fantasy II where we're gonna always arrive just a little bit too late. Attack, yeah. Jeez, just even her regular attack is powerful. God damn, Rosa. Why are you the best person in the whole room? The most powerful and most important person. Ah, Casimir, good to see you tonight, man. Yeah, like, I'm happy to show it off. Been ranting for ages about telling the writers and scene designers, hey, picture it like a movie. It means the characters are talking to one another. Ooh, now that's a good statement, Casimir. I'd love everyone to sound off with their current favorite Final Fantasies. And I say current because I don't expect everyone to keep it, like, keep it the same the whole way through. That's a big ask. I know currently Final Fantasy 7R is topping my list. Because it's fun, damn it. I was amazed at how well they turned around Wall Market the first time around to be kind of a celebration of queer culture instead of a vaguely... Crisis Core is the one with Zack, exactly. I know Corey has been telling me frequently how excited he is for us to get to Final Fantasy VIII. Me too, right? I'm gonna give it another red hot go. I promise I will give a big poke to False when we get to Final Fantasy VIII. So she doesn't have to miss out. 14. I should probably finish the finish Endwalker, right? But I've been distracted with Final Fantasy VII Arcs, of course. But a lot of people are saying it's one of the best stories in the whole system, and I'm like, is that just Endwalker, or is that the whole game? Because I gotta admit, I found some of the other games in the series more moving than Final Fantasy XIV, that's for sure. Yeah, I get it, Mika. The best thing about it, even though it's an MMO, I still, like, maintain, you don't have to do it right away. Which is convenient, because... I'm not doing it right now. So there is not a full HD texture remaster, certainly not to the same extent these pixel remasters are. But there is a remastered, not remade, remastered version of FF8, and it looks better. And it's on PC, it'll be the one I'm using, totally fine, not an issue. And like, I could also spend quite a bit of time modding the fuck out of it to make it look even better. But I don't know about that. I'm actually debating this when thinking about Pillars of Eternity 2, because... oh, comrade, I know exactly what you're thinking about. Pillars 2 has a thriving mod community with the Steam Workshop and Nexus mods. And there are a couple of mods that are really highly regarded as not mandatory, but really useful. Like, a really useful thing to have playing. Even on the first time through. And I'm wondering if I'm supposed to... I guess this is an ethical consideration, right? Am I showing the game as originally intended by the developers and without mods? Or am I making a good experience? Well, fuck, that actually makes it pretty clear. The whole thing I'm trying to do here is just show off something I like. So making a good experience for you lot is a good idea. So I should mod the hell out of it. Master Yang, the king wishes to see you. Alright, cool. We're not gonna go see him, I'm gonna go steal all your stuff. Yeah. God, are they clones? Oh, there's an inn. I didn't have to use the tent. It could have saved us 100 gil. The fool. The foolish fool. Why did I do that? Because I think it's funny to be like, the king wishes to see you. Cool. The 5 of us are going to sleep in this one bed. Fuck off. Oh, comrade. Yeah, what I will do, if I'm modding it in any way, I am listing those mods and telling you. And even adding a quick command to chat so that if anyone can post it and tell everyone what it is, right? Because, like, those commands are really easy. It's not that hard to set up. It's pretty important, I'd say. You're only using one claw? What are you wielding, buddy? One! Oh my god, we could have made you so much better. Alright. Let's get a Thunder Claw. Hell yeah. We got the gear, let's get some demon gear. Yeah, baby! What? Why did that happen? No. Absolutely not. I prefer you with the ruby ring. Yeah, cool. Alright, nice. Claws don't boost damage? Ah! Wow! Didn't even think about it. I don't know. Best soldiers were annihilated? Impossible. How did Kingmaker needs to be modded? What mods do you add the Kingmaker to make it playable? Now I'm thinking about it. I really like Kingmaker, so perhaps I'm not the best person to make that decision. Found Zeus's Wrath. This is just... it's just a dome. I'm not exactly the most, The infirmary is ready for anything. Hello, do you wish to change your name? No, you're good. You can still be Yang. Don't be a stranger. I'm not renaming everyone. It's just not very responsible. Have fun! Where have you been? Off loafing, I'll bet. This is my wife. Darling, Cecil and his companions came to my aid on Mt.Ordeals. Well, that was mightily kind of you. Hey, hon, don't you have some place you gotta be? Hey, the king's waiting for you. Well, our heroes love living at the top of towers, I guess. Oh yeah, making the ruling mechanics less opaque. I like that. I don't know. My instinct to try and maximize everything and play in the most effective way possible. I heard you attacked on Mt.Ordeals. Did you sustain any injuries? No, I'm fine. What about that guy? Is he all good? Hey dude. Master, I wasn't sleeping. I was meditating. In bed? Just say you're resting, man. Rest is an important part of training. The most important mod I can think of is changing how Kestvin... This is the King's Chamber. Great! I'm... Rest? Yes! What a huge bed! I wish this was mine. Yes, sleep in the King's bed. Fucking incredible! I would change Kestingaris's response near the end of Act 3. That's all. That's the most important thing. The decision I look at and go, I don't know why they decided you need to be lawful good to make this choice. Anyway, other than that, it was pretty good. Would the monks protect us? We'll be safe as long as we stay inside the castle. Master Yang, I hear some bad guys are coming. I hope you beat them to a pulp. Master Yang, how did the training go? Want to see me dance? Yes, I did. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Yeah! Yeah, buddy. Fucking work it. Yeah! Yeah! Cool. You gotta admit, 1994-ish? That would be the funniest fucking thing. Welcome home, Master Yang. Yang, at last you've returned. Sire, we must prepare for battle. Aaron is poised to attack and steal our crystal. How do you know this? These two are citizens of Baron. They came to warn us. And the others? Sire, we haven't much time. The castle's defenses must be tightened immediately. Yang, can we trust this Dark Knight and his companions? They look a little weird. I believe so. They risked their lives to help me. We must hurry. Please? It is an honor to see you again. Prince Edward! Hey, buddy! Sire, Baron's fleet decimated Dempsey and claimed our crystal not long ago. Many died, including my parents, my beloved. Dempsey's tragedy must not be repeated. I understand, yeah. Forgive my suspicions, Yang. Mobilize the men for the battle, right? Will you, Prince Edward, Dark Knight, will you help us to defend Fable? Fuck no. I realize I'm in no position to demand anything from you. Yang, at last you've returned. So what happens if you say no? You just you go through the dialogue again when you're up to it. I've already offered to help, sire. We will join the forward guards by the main gate. Very well, man, yeah. Will the mages assist our medic? Yes, sire. Fable's fate rests in your hands, man. May we be victorious. As you command. We will assemble at the main gate. Cool. Can I step in that direction? Because there's clearly a... I've got a mouse. Can I step on this, please? Let me step on this. There's definitely a thing here. I want to step on that. Okay. Cecil. Come back safely. Radia, take care of Rosa for me. I'm 4. Ah, correct. Exactly, my friend. Yes. Yes. Here they come. Attack. Edward, you should not be on the front lines. Stand on the battlement and play a bard song or something. Come on, man. Yes. Oh well, that's much better, Neko. I love to hear that. Oh, he just fucks off. Oh, I keep forgetting you need to attack the captain first. God damn it. The Red Wings! Got it. Much better. They're like, will the mages help us heal? Much better. Where is this white mage? You saw the game. I hit optimize. It's like, we'll give her a staff. Can't hold them back. Retreat into the castle. You don't need to do that. You're a pretty good archer too. You're severely outnumbered. I should not have let you help. Then you would be even more outnumbered. This is our fight too, and it's far from over. They're coming. Hello. Now, why are there monsters in this, huh? I wonder if this will perhaps come back later. We have questions about why there are monsters in your army. Get him! I don't... Fall back. Just leave those guys to die, I guess. This is actually a pretty good lesson as we try and tie things back to role-playing games. It kind of sucks that we have to retreat when we're handily winning these battles. Amazing. Isn't the throne room just behind us? We must hold them here. The king has already retreated to safety with the women and children. It's our duty to lure the enemy away. And crush them! Well, this time we're going to attack the captain. Yes, silence. That's an excellent idea. Come on, Edward. Confuse him. It's much funnier. Charge! In your tabletop role-playing games, I recommend that if this sort of thing is happening, you need your players are going to fight back, right? You really got to show the lines crumbling elsewhere. And then your players are like, okay, we will go and reinforce that area. It's actually a good idea to let them do that. Let them be heroes, right? Charge in, save some people, kill some enemies there, get the NPCs that were just suffering in combat to safety, and then the area that they left, because they're no longer defending, it cripples. Right? And don't say you made the bad choice, you did a bad thing. That sucks. Make them feel like heroes. The NPCs they saved live, but they had a job to do and they left it. They'll do it, right? But you need to show them that, you know, they're powerful, they're doing the right thing, they're being badasses. So like, let's get out of here! Damn you, Baron! When they're handily beating them up, like every time we get into combat, we're smacking them down, easy. We're over leveled, whatever. So adjust on the fly and make your enemies more powerful. Or they're like, well, we can't fight these heroes, and then they only send some mooks in to be tossed at the heroes as meat grinding, like meat grinder fodder, right? And then you're being distracted while the fight's happening elsewhere. That's an idea. The door is bolted. We can make our last stand here. Where is the crystal kept? In a vault above here. Click! The door has been unlocked. You fool, what are you doing? He's one of them! Now he's a monster! Rawr. A single gargoyle! Getting by but doing the right thing anyway. Yeah, it's so good. You want your players to feel like heroes, feel important, feel like the most important people, right? Otherwise, like, again, this is leaning into heroic fantasy style stories, D&D, Pathfinder 2nd, this sort of thing. Heroic stories, heroic fantasy is just a great way to do it, right? We are outnumbered, withdraw to the vault. But the button! I wanted to step on the button! Yarg! Edward, no! Edward! We're not gonna kill that captain, are we? It's alright, we got one earlier. Send him to sleep, buddy. Problem solved. Yeah. Nice. Coffee. It's been a while. Kane, you're alive. So it would seem. We'll talk later. For now, we have some fighting to do. Indeed. Are you ready to face me, Cecil? What are you saying? Ready your sword. Kane? Ready your sword, fool! Oh, God. It's so sad. Why do this? Save your breath. Jump. Sword. What's happened to you? You asked too many questions. Well, his jump attack happens immediately, and that's fair. This is it, Cecil. It's a supposed to lose fight. You can't beat him. Break soon. Exactly right, Corey. Has Golbez poisoned your mind too? Have you any final words? Stop! Good final words. No! Rosa. Kane, you of all people. No, I... Why do you hesitate, Kane? Golbez! So you're Golbez. And you must be Cecil. Never hesitate to kill, Kane. Now, see how it is done. Cecil! No! Silence. Oh, fuck. Kane! Get the crystal. Yes, sire. Kane, please. Rosa, no. Oh, is this woman important to you? I shall take her with me to raise the stakes. Until we meet again, come, Kane. Just walk forward and goes, oh. Eats Rosa up. Kane, no! How could someone named Kane betray me? Your theoretical brother! We were raised together under Barrett. Oh, man. The dramatic irony. You won't be so lucky next time. Oh, man, Rosa was great. Wait. Cure. Look at that. Look at that. That's a player character using a healing spell outside of combat. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Feeling any better? I thank you, Radia. The crystal is gone. I have failed. And Rosa is gone too. Also, someone named Kane betrayed you with violence. He's gonna turn into a vampire. Vampiric Dragoon. This gives me an idea. So we had to go help her and get back the crystals while we're at it. Alright, well, the small child is the most optimistic of all of you. She's right. We have no time for moping. Cecil, it is our turn to assist you. But for now, let us heal our wounds. Thank you. And now that we're back here, it is actually break time. We'll just do a quick save. And we'll be back in 10 minutes at 8:40. I hope you're enjoying this. Some dramatic twists and turns. We'll see you in 10 minutes. Thank you very much. And we're back. Perhaps a little bit late. I was eating pizza. Well, what are we gonna do? Complain at me. But don't. Please don't. I'm so sensitive. Anyway, here is beer. Ta-da! It's Molly Rose. It's a sour. It's cold, but life gives you more lemons. A lemon saison. And I hope it's good. Oh, that microphone picked it up louder than my voice. Ooh, yeah, that's very weird. Very lemon indeed. Good job. Let's keep going. The crystal is gone and we're sad. Rosa is gone and we are sadder than we are for the crystal. Cain betrayed us, which we are not surprised by, but still sad. It's true. We're sad that we haven't picked up everything in the castle because they haven't let us step on the switch. Got some home issues? Yes, please. Hey, where's the king? The king rests in his chamber. He suffered some injuries during the attack. Oh, shit, man. Steppy? Demon shield? Well, demon shield better than a dark shield, clearly. Why am I like this is a decent question, but I just think it's funny. Give some steppies and a little switchy. Yeah, step on that switch, baby. I love it. Oh my god. I'm gonna get banned. Please get some rest of me in. We will guard the castle. Poisoner steppy? I don't know if we need to rest. Let's... Alright, what do you have to say? If we had even one airship, we could at least put up some kind of fight. I like that these people... I was about to say, I like that these people change their dialogue after you go through the fight. Not all of them. Is it at all funny that the king sleeps above a bar? Spider silk stockings, Luxie. Naughty, what an idea. Excuse me while I get writing. Finally my magic were as powerful as Lady Rose's. How's Baron controlling all these monsters? Gold bears will pay for this! Oh, hon, you're alright. I'm fine, thanks to their help. You guys are like my hubby's guardian angels. Are you alright? Of course, and Baron Bozos ain't ever coming back. Gave him a hell of a thumping with my non-stick frying pan. I'll turn my frying pan into a drying pan. If I were king, I would absolutely have a bar. Still not beneath my house, the place I sleep, that's for sure. I'd have it nearby. Fubble has suffered much. We must group and protect the people. Don't worry about me though. Retire to the inn and get your rest. The king was once a famous monk. There's no need to worry. Yeah, but I want to sleep in his bed again. It was really funny the last time I did it. Hey, lady loves her non-stick drying pan and will use it to beat up minions of Baron. Also, let's have a nice walk. Sexy bard, man. I'm not asleep with everyone, bard. I'm sad that my friends are dead. And my lover. Master Yang, you may rest here tonight. Please let me know if you need anything. Yeah. So how will we go about the rescue? To fight Goldbergs, we'll need an airship, but Baron is the only kingdom that has them. We must sneak into Baron and borrow one. Baron's main force is the Red Wings, so its naval power is relatively weak. Might be able to slip in via a water route. Slide in via a wet route. And we need a boat! I will ask the king for a ship tomorrow morning. Thanks, Yang. By the way, who's that dragoon? His name is Cain. He used to be my best friend and brother. He's no longer the man I knew. Perhaps you'll find your answers in battle. For now, we should rest until tomorrow then. Alright, It's nap time. Restart the music, of course. Let's see. I'll arrange for a ship right away. Yeah, you accompany Cecil and help him in any way you can. All right? Cecil, take this sword. It belonged to a Dark Knight he came to Fubble many years ago. The sword exudes tremendous force, but it's still a weapon of darkness, so like it's yours. Darkness can never prevail over true evil, but I have every faith that you will slay Golbez. Received Deathbringer. Just a nice Deathbringer. Go to the harbor to the east as soon as you're prepared. The ship awaits you there. Golbez must be stopped, man. If he acquires all the crystals, the world will be thrust into an unprecedented crisis. I'm counting on you. Go to the harbor to the east as soon as you're prepared. The ship awaits. Alright, cool. Well, let's get the fuck out of here. Budge up, Your Majesty. We're gonna just scooch in a little bit. Have a good little time. Come on. Make a little space. Do a little wiggling. Yeah, I miss Rosa too. Right here, go sleep in the inn downstairs. Come on. We guard Fabble with their lives. Yeah, and you did such a good job last time. Well, we did our grinding, so let's just get on the boat. Alright, so, we get on the boat. Good luck, y'all. Take care of yourselves and kick some backside for me. With pleasure. Keep your chin up, Cecil. You'll get it back in no time. We'll do our best. I trust you to look after everything in my stead. I trust you to look after everything in my stead. You bet, Levy, you big lunkhead. I guess you can't super fight against airships with bombing capabilities when you're on the ground. Have they heard about bows, though? You must be Cecil. I heard you smack the hell out of those Baron lovelies. Sit back, matey, and enjoy the ride. Well, this'll be nice. Anchors away! Aye, aye, Captain! Jump and spin. Well, this'll be good, right? We'll go to Baron, we'll sneak in via the wet route, and have a good time doing it. Oh, look at that water effect, that's great. Again, this is why the game itself has that cinematic feel compared to the others, because we're actually spending time to talk through our plans instead of just letting you assume what will happen when you arrive at Baron. Now the characters actually talk about it. That's a good development and really charts the growth of the series from here. What will we do once we arrive at Baron? We'll have to meet Sid, Baron's chief airship engineer. He'll help us. I only hope that the man you speak of is safe. Are you cold? You're shaking. It's fine. It's nothing. This will be fine. Don't even worry about it. That's all we got. What's going on? Ah, man. Oh, come on. It's a fish boy. Shiver me timbers. Holy mackerel. It's the ruler of the deep. No. No. It's Leviathan. Fuck. Oh, look at that. Alright, well, everyone panics except the party, who are surprisingly chill about this. Change course! No, I was thinking you would sail directly into the mouth of the Leviathan. Oh, shit. Whoa! Well, right here's dead. Right here! Yang's fucking dead. Right here! Yang! Ugh! Edward! That's funny, he went underwater. Oh no. Oh, fuck a duck. Cecil. Oh. Ugh. Oh, God. I had the worst dream. I had to squeeze an antlion's glands to get a ruby out of... Where am I? Radia? Edward? Yang, I guess? Where is everyone? Mecca's got it right. Didn't I celebrate about having 5 party members? And now we've got 1 at level 21 Dark Knight. Well... Might as well equip the Deathbringer. His -5 spirit. May cause instant death on attack. Kinda wish we could dual wield swords though, that'd be pretty cool. Again, I like the ideas of Dark Knights not needing to dual wield. Whoa, jeez. May cause instant death to enemies, yes. Luckily not to us. That would suck. Oh, look at that. Good job, Cecil. Let's just rotate through and see our other oh. Okay, so. First off, sweet music. And second, we're in Mysidia? Didn't we steal these guys' water crystals? Oh, hey man. I have nothing to say to the likes of you. I think they remember. You! I remember you! Take this! Toad! Take this, Toad! Phew! Okay. Glad he doesn't pay attention. That would have sucked. Wow. Never forgive, never forget, death to Baron. Hey, what's this? I'm getting sleepy. You require much training. She turned us into a fucking pig. We're the cutest little piggy. By God. Cecil the pig. Inside this building is the Devil's Road, which leads all the way to Baron. The road has been sealed since the incident. People are always hurting each other. This behavior saddens me. Devil's Road is like a warp in space and time. Supposedly, one must sacrifice significant vitality to cross it. Take this, Toad! Okay, we're a toad now. We're not a pig. Oh, we're a toad and a pig. How are we gonna get untoaded? Like this. How are we gonna get unpigged? See if the dancer is back here. Hey, do you mind undoing this spell? Watch this. Alright. Just lay back and have a good time. Oh. I'm sleepy. Pig. You require much training. Well, that was odd. Glad that's over with. Hey, you want to go to the inn and see a dancer? Just see what they're up about. Yeah, what's going on, okay? No, I'm not doing it again. Please, don't kill me! Alright. Shit. You monster! Release our people! Booger off! I ain't afraid of you. Hell, hello, naming way. Weren't you in bed in Fable? Hey, can I get a drink? Ma, you look exhausted. Here, drink this. It was laced with poison. Die, you stupid, gullible knight. Great, now I'm poisoned. Damn it. I think they may not like us very much in this town. Let's use our only antidote so Cecil doesn't die. I wonder why Miss Idiot dislikes us so much. It's 200 gil per night. Will you be staying? Yes, please. I've had an awful night. I was turned into a pig, and then a frog, and then a frog, and then a pig, and then... Ugh. Like, it was just terrible. All set. Oh, thanks. Nothing wrong happened in the middle of the night. That's lucky. Oh, my gear is totally fine. Just a prank, bro. To you guys. Me too, Maker. Exactly. I did expect something to go horribly wrong, so kind of just joking about. Got an ice rod, healing stuff. Oh, cost heal when using battle. Yes, please. I'd love one of those. Not like we can use it, but still worth it. Thanks very much. That here, huh? What do you want? More people? Weapons to butcher our people with? This is an armor shop. Light shield, light helm, gauntlets. Pretty useful, I guess. Do I want that knight something though? I'm selling stuff. I wonder why. Still can't afford it. I don't need any of the Hades gear right now. I'm wearing the demon gear, and that's better. Don't need the dark gloves either. This is worth it, don't worry. I'm doing it for a good reason. Actually, don't strictly think you need to do it. You get some of them again. Dark, don't need that. One of the ruby rings I'll do. Yeah, now I can buy the knight's armor. Perfect. Now why would I buy that? You'll have to wait and see. Ack! You're the Dark Knight from Baron! Ack! You're the Dark Knight from Baron! Huh, alright. No idea how much pain and suffering you've caused us. Have some gold to come here. Should we go corner? Because I thought there was an item for me to steal, but there is not. Sorry. There's no chests or items in here. We better just get on with it. Zelda said we should forgive and forget your terrible acts. Yeah, I cannot. You're in the matter of prayers. Let me talk to the elder if you wish. You know that Dark Knight from before? Why have you returned? My name is Cecil. I'm the former commander of the Red Wings. At that time, I didn't have the courage to go against the King's orders. Words will not bring back our dead. However, I see that you've changed. Perhaps it would not be a waste of my time to hear what you have to say. We are fighting a man named Golbez, who has somehow risen to power in Baron. However, my companions and I were attacked by Leviathan on our way to rescue a friend from Golbez's clutches. Perhaps this is a test, and you must prove yourself worthy. However, you have come to rely too much on your dark sword. This will only lead to the darkening of your soul. If you wish to fight with purity, you must head to Mt.Ordeals to the east. There you may find is where your fate lies. But my friends are in danger. I can't waste any time. I see your friends mean much to you, but you must not be impatient. You are destined to a great fate. You must go to Mt.Ordeals and transform your dark sword into one of light. Those who accept the holy light will become paladins. Many have journeyed to Mt.Ordeals, but none have returned. Do you still wish to go? I feel I must. Very well. The journey will be dangerous for a lone dark knight. I will have two mages accompany you. Palom, Porum. You called for us? Where is Palom? Palom, come out this minute. Can't believe I have to help this Baron scum. Be grateful that Mercedes prodigy, Palom, will assist you. Are these the mages? Yes, this is Palom and Porum. Although still apprentices, they should be a great help. I'm the greatest mage in all of Mycedia. You should be thankful I'm even talking to you. Palom, I expect you to behave yourself on this journey. My name is Porum. I'm pleased to meet you, sir. Palom, greet him properly. Hey, nice to meet you. Black Mage Palom and White Mage Porum have joined the party. Now go to Mt.Ordeals. Palom, Porum, do your best. Do everything in your power to assist Cecil. Look at those two. Level 10s. Already got an ice rod. Staff? Leave you a healing staff instead. It's much better. Prevent silence. Okay, well let's get going. Paladin is the antithesis of a dark knight. Fire, earth, water, wind, origin of all. A cure spell. No free sleeps here. Well, let's get the fuck out of here. We got ourselves a couple of mages. We got ourselves a Dark Knight. Let's go up Mt.Ordeals. So take a look. When we finish here, I'll ask you to take a look at the map. You're going to rely on your dark magic too much. Bluff. Cry. Take a look at the world map. Look at where we are. Oh my god. We were over here. We got on a ship. We started to go in a direction, and BAM! All the way here we are over here. It's okay, Corey. I will wait a second until you're back. And then I'll give a quick recap for you. Cool, not everything. God. Oh. Life, Pig, Blizzara. Blizzara? At level 11? Good lord. Now, our new companions start at level 10 and they are not as powerful as they could be. We straight up need to grind a little bit. Missed how much we heal with that healer staff as well. Welcome back, Corey. Okay, so what happened? Oh my god, well, the king was like, hey man, have a ship. And then we get on the ship, we're like, oh cool, a ship, that's great. Nothing terrible will happen on this ship. We're gonna have a great time, and no one's gonna be worried about us. And Jimbles won't have to say how bad everything will be afterwards. And then we're attacked by Leviathan, because that giant fish just straight up does not want to let anyone have a good day. That's a very small heal in that healing staff. We'll still use it. 13-ish, yeah, not great. I don't think it'll increase in power either, so maybe I should just use properly. Oh well. Shame we don't have Prey anymore. Prey was great. Anyway, then we end up in Mysidia. Mysidia, that place that had a water crystal. It was beautiful. It was great. Cecil stole it. So we apparently feel bad about it, but that doesn't stop everyone from casting Pig and Toad, and Pig and Toad at the same time. It's fun. We use a running... Hey. Lol. We use a running joke of the dancer to make Cecil fall asleep. Anyway, after that, we walk up to the top of Mysidia and speak to the Elder, and he's like, hey, we should forgive you. If you want to save the day, really, to bereft of all your friends on another continent, if you really want to save the day, you can't do it as a Dark Knight, man. Your evil sort of evil killing is not going to help you not kill people. Suitably chastened by being told off, not allowed to kill people anymore, he sends us with these two twins to go to the top of the mountain to become a paladin. The story of redemption. It has a point. Now, it's not the most dramatic or impactful sort of story. Like, it's been done before, and it certainly is done better later. In further games, but this is a massive change. Like, imagine we're gonna go through. White chocolate, gotcha. MP restored. But this is a very interesting plot beat to have in a game like this. Job changes? Yes, we got him in this one. Wow, instant death happened. They're level 13 now. But like, take a look at that party we did have. And now, we got two ridiculous caster twins. And just Cecil. Since Endwalker, the latest Final Fantasy XIV expansion, has a lot of inspiration from Final Fantasy IV. The pre-order bonus and collector's edition pre-order bonus are minis of Palom and Porum. That's pretty cool. Shame you can only get one by buying the collector's edition instead of just pre-ordering, so it's quite expensive. I don't know, when I'm explicitly a little shit all the time, so it's hard to get enthusiastic about it. But hey, I'm sure he does his best. Yeah, like a good paladin too, Gory. Another mountain with a thing in the way. Well, what are you waiting for? Yeah, keep your hat on. Listen! Too easy. Slap. Palom, the Elder taught us not to submit to arrogance. Please forgive his antics. Oh my god. Yeah, but meanwhile, Maker, you can't split up the twins, right? They're gonna hang out together. Come forth. Come forth, Scarmaleon. Ooh, nice effect. Scarmaleon of Earth at your command. Cecil aspires too much. He ascends Mt.Ordeals as we speak. I shall clip his wings now. So he desires to become a paladin. Dispose of him. His dark sword should be all but useless against your undead. I shall return with his head. Make sure that you do. Yes, sir. getting interesting. This is getting interesting, wouldn't you say, Kang? Cecil might still prove to be quite a formidable opponent. You dare question my judgment? Scarmalione is one of the four elemental lords. He will not fail. Rosa and I will delight in watching Cecil's demise. Sire, please grant me a second chance. Instead of Scarmalione, allow me the task of slaying him. Just be grateful I let you live after your little blunder. Cecil. You know how, like, Rosa is tied up there and wriggling underneath a guillotine blade? In the North American version of the game? It's like not there. Pretty hilarious, to be honest. They change it. Sorry, not just not there. They actually change it to be a steel ball just floating above her head. Which to me is kind of more gross. Imagine this method of execution is just dropping a steel ball. Get it. Ah, that heals him as well. Stupid fiery souls. What does Cry do anyway? Flustered the enemy. And they level up, which is good, not amazing. Ah, potion, thank you. We definitely need this with the white mage now. Lilith! Snake Lady! Maybe fire will deal a little bit more here, right? Wow, slap paralyzes poor. Fuck. Keeping him paralyzed, that's pretty bad, actually. We've got to keep using our cures to get everyone back up and running before that happens. Are we going to be slapped to death? Tune in this week in a couple of minutes as we find out whether we're going to be slapped to death. Oh god, what an ignoble end. Wake up! Now you're dead, yeah, of course. Come on, buddy. Take it down. She had more health than I expected. I was actually pretty sure Cecil could just swing her to death. But no, wait, oh god. Oh god. Now you have to watch a small child be arrogant again. Lizard! Oh my god, come on. Bonk. Yeah, so now I bring it up. Take a look at Rosa. See the guillotine? Good lord. She's a trooper though, she does not give up wriggling. Okay, we're not letting you go deal with it. Plus, Scarmalione can apparently teleport, right? Because Baron is pretty far away. Oh boy. Alright, well, no mercy for you. Sorry, small child. What the hell, right? That's crazy. Okay. Well, that over and done with. Let's try again. Fucking hell. Let's run. Maker, Corey, drop it. Enough. Neither of you are gonna win. Okay, we're only slightly wounded, so we can continue. Oh hey, who's this guy? Tell her. Cecil? How did you get all the way over here, man? What brings you here? Wait, you sing Meteor as well? Meteor? If you knew about Meteor, that means you tell her. Hell, man, am I right? Don't be rude. You stand before the great sage himself. It's an honor to meet you. We came here from the city on the orders of our elder. Yeah, we're spying on... Bonk. That's gonna happen a lot. Please excuse him. As I was saying, we're serving as guides for Sir Cecil. My name is Paro. I'm Palo, Messinia's most exalted mage. I've heard a lot about you. Kids from Messinia, hey? We're right here in Edward. They're dead. We were attacked by Leviathan on our way to Baron. What? They're dead, are they? Jimbles just said they're dead. I can't say for sure, but I fear the worst. On top of that, Goldbears has captured Rosa. I bet you that's his girlfriend. Hush. I thought you'd headed straight to Baron to confront Goldbears. My magic still lacks power to defeat him, so I came here to find the legendary spell, Meteor. I sense a strong aura on this mountain. I believe it holds what I'm looking for. This spell is far too dangerous. It requires tremendous vitality for a man your age. I admit I'm old, but one old man's life is a fair price to pay to bring down Golbez. Uh-huh. Jeez, why are adults so pig-headed? Your town keeps casting pig on people. I don't understand because you're still a kid. Now hush. Cecil, you have yet to answer my question. Why did you come here? I came here in hopes of becoming a paladin. I cannot defeat Golbez with a dark sword. I long to renounce this hateful thing. Who's Golbez? Don't you know anything? He's the one controlling Baron. He's no ordinary man, but a powerful sorcerer whose evil grows by the second. So Cecil, you are here to become a paladin, and this mountain must hold some secret after all. I shall accompany you. Well, I guess we get Teller back, everybody. So now we have 3 casters. Oh boy. Sure does like give you a bunch of characters. Oh, by yourself now, are you? Slap the silence to see if that helped. You get a Cura on... There you go. There we go. Jeez, Lilith, such a jerk. Okay, well now we're back up to the same level we were when we died. Oh boy. So we know they're undead. Let's try to cast some cure spells to see if that hurts. Let's also cast a cure spell on us too. Yeah, good jump arm. I'm beginning to think I'm slightly allergic or have an allergic reaction to some beers. Because every now and then I'll have one, and it is tasty and feels good, and then I immediately start getting a sniff in the nose right afterwards. That's not a comfortable position to be in, even with COVID running around and everything. And as always, it's not all of them, it's just some of them. Enough to make me think, I'll be fine this time around. It's no good. No good, friendos. What are we gonna do? Apologies for being on camera, wielding a tissue in my face. We'll be okay. Use all of our ethers because we've got so many casters. Why now, Jimbles? Ah, because... Oh, it's not there. Whoops. There I am, pretending I know what's about to happen. Did you see that? I was like, we'll do it now because... Nothing. Take them all down, come on. Paladins! Dead man, thank you. You gave me the opportunity to talk about paladins. It's not only a literary trope, but a like high fantasy character class or something similar. They're a fantastic fucking idea. I love the idea that is a character, a person has sworn themselves to an ideal, an oath, so firmly that it interacts with everything they do in life. That's the attitude you take forward when you're creating a cleric, you know, like I serve this... Hell, stop that. Stop what? I serve this ideal or this activity so firmly that it becomes part of my life, my worldview. And I think the change they made to make paladins not lawful good but follow an ideal is an excellent idea. Because I like paladins as NPCs as well. Because it gives you opportunities to have them not as hardliners, but as someone who your players can expect to make a particular decision at a particular point in time. When a paladin turns up, you can see them as a great force of change as well. Like, they're here, they're going to do this sort of thing, they're going to cause changes. I don't strictly like the idea that sometimes paladins stop the party from doing crimes, because that tricksy line in 3.5/3 that has may not knowingly associate with evil characters. I said stop it. It's not me. Has caused unknowable damage to some players and some party groups because they do have a reputation for being played poorly and without nuance. Nuance? We're just gonna, like, be a hardliner and make everyone follow my code? I think it's much more interesting and much more important to have a particular class or a person who is so determined to do good in the world that they've sworn their life to that ideal. And that's also why it's like, I can't be a paladin and stay in my town. I have a reason to be an adventurer in that I need to bring justice and light to places. I can't be in one place. I can't just stay still. Otherwise my work is complete. And I've sworn myself to never give up on my work. If I do, I'm no longer a paladin. So I think a fallen paladin also exists in the concept of, oh, I've just stopped fighting. I put down the sword, that's all. You're like, oh cool, you've lost most of your paladin powers. For now. Till you make a sacrifice again. I like playing paladins and two-hand weapons. I did that the first time I played through Kingmaker. It was a lawful good paladin with a great sword. Retribution paladins in 3.5 is a great idea too. You know, I like having them separate as well. Like an obviously separated out different version of paladin than someone who is out to assist or protect. I sense an evil presence. I will enjoy killing you all. Porom? Who's there? Bleh. Under Master Golbez's orders, I, Scarmilione of Earth, will deliver you unto the gates of hell. My undead hunger For your flesh! Alright, well, Cure helps Scarberleone, so let's not continue doing that to him then. I'm pretty sure we can kill the rest of these undead pretty quickly, right? How bad is this gonna be? God, he casts thunder a lot, doesn't he? Where should we heal? That should be enough. Cool. Get him. Mechanizing it with you will fall if you're a paladin and you knowingly hang around evil people and don't try to make them better. Mechanizing it in that you will lose your powers reduces that ability to have an interesting scenario. It's also, when combined with Dungeons and Dragons, a highly mechanized system where you need your players to be playing effectively to feel like you're playing the same sort of game. This happens the most when it feels like your D&D game has a lot of combat, and so it does actually feel a little bit more like a board game where people need to make active, appropriate decisions or you're letting down the rest of the team. Like... What's happening to me? Die. Mr. Goldbays? Emma, how could you? Quite easily, she says. Like this. Well, Jimbles, why did you heal up before you start the second phase of the boss fight? Fools, my true strength lies in death. Join me in hell. This is my true form. Die. Cool, but you look pretty well undead now, so I'm just gonna yeah, cool. Get him. Breathe deep and walk as the undead. Cursed elegy. Alright, now we're undead too. Oh, damn it. Damn it, Pixel Remaster, and your ability to ruin me every time that happens. Breathe deep and walk as the undead. We're all poisoned as well, I'm just not bothering. There you go. See, he's undead, right? Cast healing spells on him, he fucking dies. It's been the game since Final Fantasy II now. I'm not afraid. Easy to deal with him like that. Just keep whacking him. How could I possibly lose? Yeah. There are so many powerful undead in lots of settings. And the monster manual is just full of powerful undead, powerful undead, powerful undead. There they are, one after the other. Forget the fact that generally being dead does not make you a more powerful person, does it? It makes you a more dead person. Oh, you're out of magic, are you? Right. Well, a little shit can stay poisoned, I guess. And so, perhaps it's just me, but I think it's very funny when someone becomes an enemy, right? Becomes undead, like dies and revives himself. They should have massive weaknesses they need to overcome. Figured you'd be a useful enemy to fight. My son. Son? Just who are you? Flesh, flesh, flesh. Where are we? Long have I awaited you. Much sorrow have I endured. I shall now entrust you with my strength. Doing so, my pain will only grow, but there is no other way. A sword, my god. Please gaze. Break from your past and overcome the darkness. Only then will you receive the holy power. You must defeat the Dark Knight within you. What's going on? There are two of them. Cecil! Cecil! Hey! Look out! Stay back. This is my battle, and one I must fight alone to atone for my wrongs. So we got white magic, we can cover other people, we can cast defend. The Dark Knight is using darkness on us, right? Darkness costs health. So what we should do is just wait it out. We can do it. There is more at stake than justice or truth. One day you will see. Now go, seek what you must. Okay, so before we go on, what the fuck was that? Okay. So, this didn't happen in North American release. So the initial release, it hit the American shores. Like, you didn't have the ability Darkness. Well, alright, this did happen, but it was slightly different. You didn't have the ability Darkness. As a Dark Knight, you couldn't use that Dark Wave, suffer a bit of health damage, deal damage to everyone on screen. But the enemy here did. So it would use Darkness on you. You're like, oh, that's cool. Wish I could do that when I was a Dark Knight. Not sure what's going on. But here, you're supposed to be given this sort of example. It's like, the Dark Knight, the Blade of Darkness, is going to attack over and over and over, and do something to harm itself to try and bring you down. But you can't go forward and kill your enemies with a sword as a paladin. You have to take a different approach. You got to do what will actually happen. Like, it's not like we're not going to walk out, find an undead enemy, and defend again. We're going to attack. Because in that approach, in that circumstance, it's reasonable for a paladin to attack. It's worth doing. But earlier, it's also reasonable for someone who wants to be light, someone who wants to be holy, someone who wants to help, be a paladin, be this archetype that is, we will assist people. The reason I'm attacking is to save others. Protect others, even. It's pretty reasonable to say that occasionally the solution is not use sword on man. Problem solved. So that's a really hard boss fight. That Dark Knight enemy has a lot of hit points. It is possible to kill it. You've got to be really lucky or be cheating, and then it just goes ahead normally. But normally what you're supposed to do is just defend and wait for a little bit and let it harm itself. Cool, huh? But again, as I've mentioned many times, if you don't like it, right? If you don't understand, if you didn't have the ability, it's hard for you to figure out what you're supposed to do. Through trial and error, you probably eventually will. I have to do it alone. Yeah, learning to do it better is trust people who are there. Yeah, I suppose. I just think it would be harder. That trope is used a lot, but also in this circumstance, if you have other people in the party, they're taking damage from darkness, it would be more reasonable for Cecil to be like, I'm not going to let this thing kill the companions who have trusted me this far. What he could do to get that point across is like, he defends for a while, the allies join in, the Dark Knight targets them, and he's like, shit, I'm not letting that happen. Then you attack. You've done well. Now my spirit will become light, and that light will be your strength. With it you must stop Golbez. Farewell, my son. No, don't go! Flashing lights. And now... Cecil has become a paladin. Are you alright? You must be Pelham enough. This feeling. I can't explain it. It feels so familiar. And that voice. Oh my. Mr. Teller? My spells. I remember them now. Teller remembered all of his spells. He does not get a triumphant fanfare. Meteor? The light. Somehow broke the spell upon Meteor. Teller's love Meteor. Why would that cover thing be important mechanic? Yeah, like cover would be great. He's indeed a great sage. Hey, Borum, I think it's time we drag him to the side. Cecil, I have to tell you something. I'm ready to face Culvers. I'm doom itself. Come, Cecil, to Baron. Yes, to Baron. That light, why did it call me son? Hey, wait up. Jeez, I'm hit hard by this beer. I'm sorry, everyone. I sincerely do not mean to be so affected by this allergic reaction. Are you coming? Yes, yeah. Bye. Now look at his portrait change. Look at that. Also, he's level 1. Level 1, but also 600 hit points? That's pretty good. It's more than he had before. Pretty good indeed. Also, didn't recover his goddamn mana. It's a shame. Well, gotta use an ether then. Can't have our poor friend be poisoned the whole time. It's not very nice. Oh, black magic he learned. Meteor. Yep, beefy level 1 indeed. Break, tornado, bio, thundaga. Pretty dangerous sage, that's for sure. Funny that they used the title Sage. We could have just rested there. Oh well. Funny that they used the title Sage, given that it could have been. Was it Sage in Final Fantasy III that was the ultimate job for casters? I think it was. Still only got 90 MP, so can't do everything. That's for sure. Cecil learns sight and scan, because he's level 8 now. He gains... Oh, that's one more thing that I should have done. Oh yeah, what's he equipped with? The Sword of Legend and nothing else? Maybe. The Light Shield, Gauntlets, Light Helm, and Knight's Armor that I bought earlier. Oh, Jimbles, why did you do that? You're so sensible, buying all that cool gear for your paladin, so you wouldn't have to struggle on the way down. Wouldn't have to go through a ordeal. Now, with his 721 experience points because he's level 8, he'll get paralyzed. Oh god. This fucking mountain, right? What the hell? It's fine, just 17,000 points of damage. 1,700, not 17,000. My bad. God. Beefcake level 1. I understand why, mechanically, the Paladin level 1 should be more powerful than the Dark Knight level 1. Look at that. Decent Dark Sword swing. Smacks him up. The rest of the characters could be killed and they could just YOLO our way through. If it wasn't for the Lilith, which would probably paralyze Cecil and then he would die a slow slaps to death. Whoa. That's the spirit. Learn the white magic Berserk. Mechanically, it makes sense to have your Paladin level 1 be more powerful than the Dark Knight you may have been leveling for a while now, and level 20 something. But thematically, I would absolutely have them be on the same sort of scale. I don't like Dark Knight being an anti-Paladin and anti-Paladin being the exact same class, but slightly different. I think it is good that you have the spell Darkness. Darkness, ability, spell, one of the two, right? And you can't use that anymore. There's nothing even similar as a Paladin. You do a different thing. I think it's really good to have an anti-Paladin style class. Especially if they're not just you are a Paladin whose oath is to darkness and chaos and tyranny. Which is a good answer. D&D, Pathfinder and D&D did a decent job in that respect. I'm glad that exists. But instead, having it being something different, it matters in a different way. The actions I'm taking are self-serving and traditionally evil in the setting, whatever that means. But I'm doing it for these reasons. And I'm not just a Paladin. I haven't sworn my soul to an ideal. I'm selfish, or I'm a jerk, or I'm a slave owner, or something horrible, right? Or just I just love killing. But here, it's quite explicit that the Dark Knight is a job, it's a class, it's a series of abilities that are used by, also, Cecil has white magic now, pretty cool. Cecil has abilities. He was trained as a Dark Knight because Baron needed a Dark Knight. They gave him a black magic sword that did something. And ever since then, he's the person who uses this form of magic. And this form of magic is bad. It harms people. It's terrible. It doesn't do much against the undead. It's hard to control. It corrupts the self at least a little bit. But it is worth having. Oh, Corey coming in with us. Fantastic opinion there. I love that answer. It's the Batman. And yeah, excellent way to put it, right? Batman is a Dark Knight. It should be, right? Uses fear, power. Darkness, the night, other things that aren't pleasant, but a pretty worthy way of fighting, especially against something that may or may not actively deserve it. A different skill set. If they were just instead a paladin that could not cast Cure Light Wounds and only cast Inflict, it feels like you're missing out on an opportunity to say something interesting about what is darkness, what is a black way of fighting. What differentiates a paladin? Batman is the Dark Knight, yeah. Batman is sometimes portrayed as a regular paladin. I don't like that either. Can make you feel like I think it's a decent idea to have a Dark Knight as someone who will make sacrifices that you don't have to. Sacrifices that may be internal, like doing things that are against a moral code just because it gets the job done. Pragmatist is a theme I think applies pretty well. I really need to play the Dark Knight quests in Final Fantasy XIV, don't I? Heard they're really good. Heard many good things about them. I do. Problem is, Dark Knight was a class that's roughly the correct level for my girlfriend Nadina for me to tank for her when in the rare occasions that she wants to play Final Fantasy XIV. So I was like, I will keep this class at the appropriate level at all times. Just for her. Given she's very rarely online, playing ESO, maybe I should just do those quests, except that maybe Sage or Reaper is a more appropriate class. So otherwise I'm gonna like keep leveling every other class to max. Why not? I've got several years until the next expansion. They inevitably release other jobs. It's a good thing to have, like, apparently it's a great series of quests to have near the max, so I agree. What? No, it's a great series of quests. It's written incredibly well. The same way that, you know, Shadowbringers was. Same writer for the MOT. But I'm lazy. I'm gonna finish Final Fantasy VII R before I do anything else, that's for sure. But after that, probably Endwalker. But I gotta say, Cyberpunk 2077 is sitting on my shelf as a game I want to play through. I set myself the goal of, like, I'd like to finish Final Fantasy VII R during this break. This lovely end-of-year break. And then I'll probably do some writing before I get stuck into another game. Not that it's not on my mind, I'm definitely going to. That Gatling is hilarious. So you can tell Final Fantasy IV is already a little bit harder because we're grinding a little bit, but even then, we're not YOLOing our way through as effectively as some of the others. I have heard the Pixel Remaster versions where you can auto battle are a bit easier than the initial releases, but still, at this point in Final Fantasy II and 3, and very much 1, we were just YOLOing our way through constantly. No concern. No fear. Destination darkness. I don't know what that means. We could just straight up YOLO our way through the whole game. And now it seems a bit harder. Quite a bit harder for us to do that. Not just because we've lost so many different characters over time. Hey baby, we're a paladin. How do you feel about us now? Wow, you look magnificent. Thanks. Well, I'll be hornswoggled. You did it. Hornswoggled. Amazing. What splendor. So this is the light of a paladin. Dang, I've had too much. I could have sworn I just saw a paladin. Paladin as being rare? Great idea. Mechanically just appearing in the character options kind of lessens their splendor. I say the same about druids. Like, I think fighters should be relatively commonplace. Unlikely to create awe in people. And you're like, oh yes, I'm a fighter. I fight things. Okay, cool. But for people who are willing to look forward to see a paladin and be interested in that, like not everyone, it's worth being like, holy shit, a paladin? I didn't know there were people in this world worthy enough to become paladins. How did you become a paladin? And I actually think that's a decent question to have over and over. Like, Ack, what's this? Have you become a paladin? Gracious sakes. The Devil's Road is like a warp in space and time. Supposedly, one must sacrifice significant vitality to cross it. You must conduct yourself as befits a paladin now. Inside this building is the Devil's Road, which is, yeah, we know that. I think it's worth having a paladin be remarked on. So you've endured much suffering yourself. I shall pray for you, hero. I'll never find it in my heart to forgive you. And I think perhaps it's worth bringing up occasionally. Like, if there is a paladin in your party, some NPCs will be like, I trust them explicitly. So become a paladin. I suppose it was your destiny. And it's not a problem to have a class or several classes. Like, the local hunter should be in awe of a druid. If they just turn up. Freed from darkness and now shine as brilliantly as the sun. Hereafter you have my complete trust. Unbelievable. You have succeeded. So Cecil fought brilliantly. I'll say he passed with flying colours. Come again. Forgive me, I signed him to spy on you. Aha, the twist. We didn't know this at all. That pretty much sums it up. I feel awful having deceived you. I'm so sorry. I suspected as much, but I deserved it after what I did. The most important thing is that you've become a paladin and now free of the darkness of your past. That sword, where did you obtain it? It was given to me in the mountain's peak. Is this... Yes, it is! The sword is inscribed with the words of an ancient Obsidian legend. A legend? One born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light, will rise to the heavens over the still land. The moon's light eternal brings a promise to earth with bounty and grace. Then perhaps you can answer me this. What was the light I saw at Mt.Ordeals? Sun, it called me. I'm afraid I don't know the answer. The legend's meaning remains a mystery. For generations, we Mysidians have prayed for the coming of the one who bears the sacred light. Perhaps these prayers were for you. Enough chatter! We must go and defeat Golbez! Tell her, it's been a while. We met him on Mt.Ordeals. And guess what? The old man learned to cast Meteor. Meteor? Then the seal has been broken. The world is on the brink of great change. I care little for the world's troubles. I only wish to avenge Anna. Anna, your daughter? Golbez took her life, and I did use Meteor to take his. Tell her you must not fight with hatred. Moreover, you're in no condition to use Meteor. If I die, then so be it. I will take Golbez with me. Still stubborn as a mule, I see. Huh, like you want to talk. Nevertheless, with your spells and Cecil's newfound power, you may be able to defeat Golbez. Be that as it may, we must return to Baron to commandeer an airship first. Very well. I'll grant you access to the Devil's Road. As a paladin, I am certain you can safely travel its mystical path. Now it is time for me to retire to the Tower of Worship. I shall pray for your success. Thank you. Palom, Porum, return to your studies. No fair! You told us to help any way we can. We still have a job to do. Elder, please allow us to accompany him. Very well. Both overcome the mountain's trials and returned alive. One of them died once. Perhaps this is your fate, Cecil. Tell her, please, look after them. But you saying you don't want us tagging along? I'm sure we can still be of assistance. Don't worry, old friend. I'll keep an eye on them. That's agreed. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Alright. Palom, this isn't going to be some kind of picnic. The entrance to Devil's Road is in the east of town. Palom, Porum, please return safely. Good luck to you all. Man, nice hippie hair. Hilarious. Huh. The faraway paladin. Yeah, cool, I guess. How often do people go chibi? Or get irrationally angry because someone called them short? Devil's Road, baby, let's go. You know what I'm getting at, though. Use the Devil's Road, teleport all the way to Baron. Shazam, baby. We wanted to rescue Rosa, we can. Look at that. Hell yeah, Town of Baron, we're back, baby. Being too reckless in battle can cost you your life. Here's some useful tips. Alright, well these are the same tips we had when we were last here, right? Okay, cool, thanks. I don't need tutorials from the beginning of the game. Hello, Baron. How's everything? Why is the king torturing us like this? He must have gone mad. Not great then, hey? Glad to hear it. The door is locked. Oh boy, we're back in Baron and everything is going to hell. Hell in a handbasket. Hey, where's this house, right? Sid's house, sorry. Cecil, you're alive. Have you seen my father? He hasn't left the castle days ago. He left for the castle days ago, but hasn't returned. Oh, sorry about that. I'm sure Sid will be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. Saw a strange monk with some soldiers. You think they'd be looking for something? I think they went into the inn. Strange monk? Can't be more than one of those in the world. Wonder if the Dark Knight from before really died like everyone said. I liked him. I promise you, I am not dead. Ooh. In the waterfall. What's behind here? Something good? Something terrible and powerful? What are we going to find? Oh, what's that? A tent! My god, we love tents here. An hourglass? Fantastic. I wonder if that's going to be useful at all. Got all the items. There's 3 chests we don't have. Otherwise, we're good. Hell yeah. Yeah, they may have a. You may have a point, dead man. They may just be trying to help out the low-level paladin they met. Oh hi! You re-rolled the game. You started like with New Game Plus as a paladin. I don't think that's a thing you can do. That's fantastic. What's it like? A door on the far west side of town leads to an old waterway that goes right up to the castle. It's been locked for years. I wonder what we'll do there. Only a few minutes until we finish for tonight, which is good given that given how weirdly affected I am. Where's Rosa? She left Baron to look for you. Yeah, you don't have trouble recognizing me. I'm no longer a Dark Knight. A tale of redemption and changing classes. Do not defy the king, or you'll end up like Sid. What happened to Sid? His wife doesn't know where he is. You should go tell her, dude. That's kind of mean. Thank you very much. If you're training far, you mustn't forget to take potions, antidotes, and tinsel. I think you should provide opportunities for your characters to change classes like that. Have dramatic story beats where something integral and seemingly mechanically fixed changes. Great idea. This place is always filled with scary soldiers, and not many people come here anymore. Dancers wanted! Looking for limber talented dancers. Interested parties apply within. I don't know if it's the only example, but a great example is how not changed race in the middle of... Alright, well there we've got some spoilers, so apologies for that. Soldiers surrounding, they act like they own the place. Where's my drink? What are you looking at? I wonder who that is, huh? Yang! Do I know you? It's me, Cecil! Cecil. The traitor knight of Baron! Seize him! Yes, sir! You're kidding me, right? Oh my god, what? Why would you do this? Sword. Okay, so spoilers for middle-ish of Critical Role Season 2. Not change his race. And I like how Mercer deliberately had that as a long-term goal, something that needed to be worked on by multiple characters and multiple plot points. Yang, what are you doing? Your treachery cannot go unpunished. Okay, there are 4 of us, dude. This is not going to turn out particularly well for you. That's a good way to... Yang! Bonk. That's a good way to handle those large mechanical changes, especially when you can talk to your player and say, I'd like to arrange this, what do you think? You just take that forward. Arranging something beforehand doesn't ruin the dramatic effect of it like some people claim. It just means it's kind of like rereading a book. Die! Kick. You know what's going to happen in the book, but you're still emotionally affected by the events that happen in the story. It's still worth doing. You can also say, under these parameters, I'd like to be surprised. GM, here's how I'd like to be surprised. So, nothing wrong with that. It's me, Yang. Boop. Let's finish this fight, have some dialogue, and then finish up for the night. Teller just got 110 MP back from Yang, which is particularly good. Yeah! Yang has a lot more hit points than he does when he's in our party, so that's not much fun. Maybe we should be defending. Just use and defend all the time and it'll come out okay. Come on, buddy. Give up the ghost. Thud. Cecil, what just happened? I cannot remember anything after Leviathan attacked. It seems you suffered a bout of amnesia and fell into Baron's hands. You have my sincere apologies. Where are Rydeer and Edward? Rydeer was swallowed by Leviathan, but I do not know what happened to Edward. I see. Where are we? In Baron. But listen, we can't talk here. Let's find somewhere away from prying ears. Monk Yang has joined the party. Oh, fantastic. The game showed us love. Thanks for taking care of the soldiers. You're more than welcome to spend the night here. I'm glad you killed those people. Have a nap. And who might this be? Yang, this is Teller. His daughter and Edward were... My daughter sacrificed herself for the man she loved. I'm sorry for your loss. I am Young, of Fubble. I'm the prodigy of Mysidia. My name's Palom. Feel free to ignore my twin brother. I am Porum. I can't believe you fell for Dark Baron's lies. Palom, apologize. No, he's right. Please forgive my actions. But first things first, we'll have to find Sid. Sneaking into the castle would be easy. What is this? This is the Baron key. Of course, I must have given it to you when they gave you command of those guards. With this key, we should be able to enter the castle and find Sid. Take the Baron key. Lovely. Now we have a rest. We can use the waterway to sneak into Baron. All set. You know what else we can do? Take a step outside the town, save, and say goodnight. On our second episode of Final Fantasy IV, making some decent progress. We got through, like, not a dramatic twist, but certainly a big change in the game, in that we now have a paladin instead of a Dark Knight. Unprecedented! Perhaps not the first and only time that sort of change happens to a main character like that in other JRPGs, but certainly a great example of what happens, right? And why to do it. And plus, very memorable. I don't think you'll forget, that's for sure. I know the first time I played it I did, and I was like, man, this is a great way to do paladins. I'm very excited. Okay, well thanks very much for joining us tonight. I'm so sorry about the shitty voice that just happened to me. And I hope all of you have a very good day, and I'll see you on Monday night for Pillars of Eternity 2. Oh, bam! Happy New Year. Thank you very much for joining me.